Hey, I'm Tron and this is Word, the daily Bible exploration journey, making the trip one chapter at a time. We have now reached Exodus 32 with 35 verses. In Moses' absence, the camp of Israel is up to no good. They're bored with lots of time on their hands. Idle hands make the devil's work, and this is no different. They seem to have no clue about what has happened to Moses and look to Aaron for leadership. The Hebrews tell Aaron that they want some new gods, and Aaron is more than happy to comply and asks for any spare gold earrings they might have in verse 4. Then Aaron took the gold, melted it down, and molded it into the shape of a calf. When the people saw it, they exclaimed, "O Israel, these are the gods who brought you out of the land of Egypt." They are, of course, also referring to the Egyptian-style hieroglyphs engraved around the golden idol. And the partying begins. On the mountain, the Lord tells Moses it's time to get back down. The people are up to no good, and you should check it out. God is seething with anger and wants to wipe the Israelites off the surface of the earth. But Moses begs him not to. And the Lord listens to Moses and postpones the judgment out of respect for him. I'm not quite sure Moses knows how bad it actually is. And the old man descends Mount Sinai together with Joshua and the two heavy stone tablets containing the law written by the hand of God himself. It sounds like a war zone down there. The deviant worship is going out of control. For 40 days, Moses has been planning the future of God's people and is communing with them. And here they're going in the opposite direction, throwing everything they've experienced the last months out the window. Facing this reality, Moses loses it completely, smashes the tablets to pieces in frustration, breaks down the idol, and throws it in the fire in verse 20. He took the calf that they had made and burned it. Then he ground it in powder, threw it in the water, and forced the people to drink it. Then Moses asks his brother Aaron what he has to say for himself, and Aaron responds sheepishly in verse 24. So I told them, "Whoever has gold jewelry, take it off." When they brought it to me, I simply threw it into the fire, and out came this calf. This is the response from the man that is supposed to be the high priest in service of the Lord. Moses asks around who is on the side of God, and who would be willing to stand with him. The Levites respond and are tasked with putting those who are not to the sword. 3,000 party people die. Many are close relatives of the executioners. These Levites are now ordained for priestly service because of their loyalty to the Lord. Moses heads back up the mountain to intercede for the Hebrews in verse 32. "But now, if you'll only forgive their sin, but if not, erase my name from the record you have written." But God will make sure to keep Moses' name for the record, and will keep his people accountable as well, in verse 34. "Now go, lead the people to the place I told you about. Look, my angel will lead the way before you, and when I come to call the people to account, I will certainly hold them responsible for their sins." And during the next 40 days, Moses will be in the presence of God on Mount Sinai. A plague will ravish the camp below because of the unfaithfulness they had displayed towards the Lord and worshiping the golden idol at the foot of the mountain. God wants to send the people on their way to the promised land, and tells Moses he will be by his side. That'll be next time in Exodus 33. Until then, Word.